So we were talking about the R. So R vector here we can see we can calculate by the vector addition that R12 will be equal to R1 minus R2. So this is the formula we will use for calculating the vector R12. R12 is the distance between these, means Q1 and Q2. So similarly you can also put the value of unit vector. This is the unit vector. See, always remember unit vector is equal to simple vector upon its magnitude. So this is the unit vector which is pointing in the direction of the force applied. So we can calculate by putting these values F12. Similarly we can have the value of F13 by replacing 2 with the 3. Where you put Q2, there you will put Q3. Where you put R12, there you will put R13. So we can also have the formula of F13. See, F13 will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is same. Q1 is same, but in place of Q2 there will be Q3. R13. Okay, remember this. And here you will get R13 unit vector. So similarly you can find out the same expression, similar expression for F13. After that we can calculate the total force. As we know that total force is equal to F12 plus F13 and up to F1n. So value of F12 is this, because this is the common. 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is common. But where the changes takes place? The changes takes place only in the Q1, Q2 and R1, R12 like this. So here you can see the difference. So if adding all the terms, you will get the total force, and total force formula is this on 1. This is the formula for total force. You can calculate, and by putting these values you can calculate the total force. Thanks for attending the class. We will, in the further lectures, we will see the numericals based upon this formula. Thanks.